I need you to tell me if this is just me or this happens to you too. You know when you have your hill repeats and do you get to this certain point where you've lost the oomph? Like you know there's another gear to go to, but you physically cannot access it. And you still have like 4 more reps. You know you have more to give, but you just can't find a way to do it. This is the solution. I feel like hills are like the kingmaker in running. They're fantastic for making your legs stronger. They really work on your aerobic capacity. They make you a better runner overall. Your running form gets better. They're fantastic. Except when you are trying to grind through those last hill repeats and you know you have more to give, but you just can't get there. A lot of times that is not actually a cardio and aerobic capacity type situation. Sometimes it's actually because your legs are not strong enough and you know you have like the lung capacity, the aerobic capacity, it's all there, but like the leg capacity, the muscular strength is not. So these exercises this week, running fam, are for you to help strengthen your glutes specifically. Your legs need to be strong too, but specifically your glutes in order to tackle your hardest hills. Because we all know there are some runs with like maybe rolling hills or only a half mile up. There are other marathons. You need your muscles to be strong, not just in a ability to consume oxygen kind of way, but in a very strong muscular strength kind of way, which means you need to lift heavy stuff and put it back down. So let me give you some of my favorite exercises. Let's hop in.
Running Fit Fam, if you have a hard time activating your glutes, feeling like your glutes are working, these 2 exercises are for you. They are deliberately the first 2 exercises of this circuit because they are glute activators. This first one, laying on my belly, lifting my knee up, this is working larger glute muscles, ones that work into abduction or bringing your leg away from your body. Now, this is hard to do, and you will notice it's actually easier on my right side than my left side. So then I move into another glute activator, same position, same starting position, but now we are lifting our foot off the floor instead. This is working deeper glute muscles called internal rotators. These are also still very important for running, and I realize these look insanely simple. They almost look stupid, but what I do is I do 2 full rounds of each of these 2 exercises, and then I come back to the army crawl with knee lift, and I find that personally it is easier. Now that I've activated my glutes, I go again for a second round. I confirm, yep, height is better, it feels better, I have more control, more activation. That tells me I am ready to move into my harder exercises. Let's start simple but spice it up. I want you to squat normally, but this time you're going to tap the dumbbells on the ground. This is going to ensure that you work into a squat depth, but you don't have to go all the way to the ground. But this is going to place a maximum stretch on your glute muscles, meaning we're going to work it the hardest way we can in this double leg position, because don't worry, the challenge is coming next. So here's a quick reminder of what a curtsy lunge looks like. You do not have to go to the depth that I do. I'm just showing you a couple reps side to side, my knees touching the ground on one rep, my knee isn't touching the ground on the other rep. Do what your body allows you to do. So now let's spice it up and make it look like running. You're going to bring one knee up very high, think high knee, and you're going to sweep that leg behind you just like you did before for the other lunge. This time though, I care about control. I don't want you to fall over, but this is going to be the precursor to our next version. You knew we were going to add a weight eventually, right? This time, I want you to do still the exact same lunge we've been doing, but now hold the weight of your choice. Kettlebell, dumbbell, medicine ball, doesn't matter. I want it to be a medium-ish weight for you. I want there to be some challenge, but not impossible. Final version of this curtsy lunge. Are you ready? We're going to put everything together. You're going to pick up the same weight you've been using. Your cues are to bring the weight up in front of your nose. Then you're going to sweep it to the hip pocket of the standing leg. You're really not going to have any other hip pocket but the leg that you're standing on, because the other one will be behind you because that leg is sweeping behind you. So again, weight up to your nose and sweep it to the hip pocket of your standing leg. You're going to feel your core have to work harder because your balance is going to be challenged in addition to your glute muscles.
And you're back, Ready Fit Fam. Now, let me touch on a couple things because, yes, strong glutes are very important for running up a hill, but quad strength is just as important, if not more important, for running down a hill. And here's why. When you run up a hill, your hip moves backwards into hip extension, and that's what your glutes do. That is their primary job. Your hamstrings help also. So these exercises I've given you specifically target glute strength, a little bit of hamstring strength, but don't forget, you're also going to want to work your quads because what goes up must come down. And when you're running hill repeats, the up part is actually the easy part. If you've done enough, you know the down part can actually kill your quads the fastest. Best example, Boston Marathon. I mean, yes, the hills suck, but what really leaves runners sore the next day are the descents. If you were looking for more of a well-rounded, like all-encompassing hill strength workout, that's going to mean more than 4 exercises. And that's why I didn't make a larger circuit, because I don't want you to get overwhelmed. It is okay to take bite-sized chunks, bite-sized circuits, and work them into your life as you're able to. So I have another YouTube video and blog about downhill running. It's specific to creating quad strength, building quad strength for downhill running. I will try to link that down below in the description box. If nothing else, you can literally search downhill running and you'll find it on my website on YouTube. And this way you can even combine the two of those circuits. Like on Monday, you can do this one, this glute one. And then on Thursday, when you come back around for another strength workout, maybe you can do the quad one. I just want you to be able to do these in manageable size chunks because I want strength training to be accessible to you. I want you to learn to love it and to feel the benefits of it. And the easiest way to do that is to not be overwhelmed. Narrowing these things down by giving you the best running specific exercises I can, it makes them much more manageable for you to do. Now, if you have been loving any of these exercises, all of these circuits, I want you to know that Race Ready exists. Race Ready is my 16-week strength and one-on-one coaching program where I take runners just like yourself who have goals. They want to run better, stronger, more confident. They're tired of injuries plaguing them. Maybe they want to get into strength training more formally, but they don't know where to start. You see these exercises I give you, you're like, wouldn't that be nice if they were put all together in a way that I could follow for my entire training program so I wasn't just like piecemealing things together? That is what Race Ready is. We work one-on-one. We figure out what your goals are. I give you 16 weeks of strength exercises that are specific to building strength for runners because they look like running. We check back in at the halfway mark to make sure we are meeting your goals. We change the exercises if we need to. And then these exercises even extend into taper time because strength training the right way during your taper actually keeps you stronger and helps you perform better. So if you are interested, I will also leave the waitlist sign up for Race Ready. At the time of this video, it is October 2024, and the Race Ready for the spring races registration or doors are going to open in November. So if you want one of the 5 spots I have, because it's one-on-one coaching, you get access to me. We talk a lot. So there's 5 spots. If you want to grab one of those, sign up on that waitlist and you get to know first. So if you've made it this far into the video, you know what you need to do. I need you to subscribe so we can hang out more often. And until next time, Running Fit fam, dare to train differently.